Coronation Street, you had some real dramas in that, and there you are in Doctors, which we'll see for the first time in this Thursday.
On Thursday, yeah, runs right through till
But
July.
another tough storyline, it looks like.
Yeah, a really dark storyline, which has been brilliant, and especially while I've had so much time off having my little girl and raising her. It was a brilliant storyline to get back into. It was challenging and just made me question whether I can do it again, which I feel I could. So it was, loved it, really.
It's always a bit scary going back to work, isn't it? Even though, you know, you're a very accomplished actress, but when you have that break from work, whatever you do, I think there's always that nervousness going back to work, like, can I still do this?
Yeah, definitely, you do question it. But as soon as I got on set, it was just, it felt like that's where I belonged, and I just felt like
And do you like
I knew
the
what I was
character?
doing.
Do you like the character?
Love the character, yeah. Because at first, when you sort of meet Rhiannon, you think that she's this lovely girl next door, and she is. But she's just got quite a dark past, and that all comes out towards the end of the storyline. And there's a lot of shocking things that go on. So it's been, it was
and
really
it's worked out well as well with you now having Sienna Ray, because the schedule wasn't too tough, was it? So you could still have time.
it wasn't, but it was good, because I had a couple of days through the week working, and then I was at home having Sienna, so the balance was brilliant, and it was good for me to sort of just get used to being back at work. And
changes your life, doesn't it, once the little one comes in?
Oh, completely, priorities change, and it took me a long time to find my feet and think, you know, when am I going back to work? And this was a brilliant job, and it was a great storyline, and it was the first job that made me go, yeah, I'd like to do that, and sort of see, because Sienna's not bothered. She was like, yeah, bye, mummy.
How hard is that? If you've been with her for 2.5 years and then suddenly you're back to work, that must have been hard as well.
It was harder for me. It wasn't for Sienna. She was just, she's got a better social life than me. She's got all her friends round, and daddy's there, and grandparents, and she started nursery. So she's always around people. So it was
God
just
bless the
hard for me.
grandparents, eh?
My dad's got her actually.
It's interesting that, you know, they all say that we can never get everything in our lives in total harmony at the same time. You know, so often your work life's good, your private life isn't so good. And, you know, it's really sad to read that you and Alan announcing that you're parting company. And more than that, then there are all these rumours, because you've gone back to work and you've announced that you've split up. These rumours around your co-star Andy Moss saying, oh, you know, he's been a shoulder to cry on, insinuating that there's something going on between you.
It's just absolute nonsense. I mean, the only time I've been crying on his shoulder was actually when I was filming. And Andy only knew about me and Al separating like everybody else when we sort of announced it, which, again, we didn't want to do, but it's part of what we do for a living. It's
and the
media,
they always turn things around.
they make it into something that it's not. And you know, he's a brilliant actor, and we work together, and that's it, really.
They love
you know?
trying to find something.
They do, and they can't.
How is it now with you both? Do you split your daughter half and half, or?
I mean, we're so amicable, and we get on, and we speak every day. Like, and he comes round for a brew, and you know, we will maintain as mummy and daddy.
You don't reckon you'd ever get back again?
Well, at the minute, like, our focus is about Sienna, so we just want to just be parents, and
And I know you don't want to talk about why you split. I know that, but how are you coping with the split? Because it's a heck of a jolt, isn't it? When you've been partners for 10 years or whatever it is, and you share a baby.
Long time.
How are you coping with that?
I'm up and down. It's difficult. But like I said, we're amicable and we're talking daily, you know, planning who's having Sienna, and we'll remain friends, and I genuinely mean that. We'd still care for each other.
Well, we were saying this morning, you know, there are lots of kind of marriages within this business where we go, I'm not surprised that didn't last, but not you two. I mean, literally, people that know you say, oh, they're so lovely.
I was so upset,
but we're still best mates, you know. We'll never ever fall out. We've got Sienna, and she's our focus, and we want to just make sure that she remains happy. And you know, we live down the road from each other, so we see each other all the time.
And also, rumours of, you know, a potential another man can't be easy for Alan to deal with. He's got to read that too.
Oh, well, he knows it's utter rubbish as well, and you know, it's hurtful dealing with what I'm dealing with personally, to have that. And Andy as well, I'm working with him. He didn't ask to get involved in all this.
I have to admit, I loved Wild at Heart that you were in. But in that, so you were in Africa for how long?
6 months every year.
6 months every year,
yeah,
my goodness.
I did 7 years on that.
That's hard in a relationship too, isn't it? No, but it is. Because I don't believe that separations actually work. Particularly long separations.
It did, though. It did. But we were together for 10 years. Like I said, we were young when we got together, so...
But you look amazing.
Thanks.
You really do.
Weight loss.
Keep saying that you're dressing.
You can borrow it.
And you
What
said
would fit me.
back to work. You know, private life,
Yes.
obviously, it's a very difficult time for you, but work is good.
Work's brilliant,
And so
yeah.
we'll see your first appearance in Doctors this Thursday. It's on every day, of course, at 1:45 on BBC One. And you said the story's going to get very dark.
Yeah,
so
it gets really dark,
we'll
very
watch it.
emotional, and yeah, it's been perfect for me. So.
Oh, well, it's good to see you.
Thank you.
Lisa
Thanks for
Jo
having me.
There's plenty more where that came from. Just click here to watch more interviews with a whole range of famous faces. And click here to subscribe. It's free, so you'd be silly not to, really.
Does it get easier over the years? Kissing?
It kind of depends who you're kissing.
Yeah.
Whether they had bad breath or not.
Yeah, luckily they've not, apart from Alan Halsall. And that was only because he did it on purpose. Yeah, he had